Google Ads. Should you outsource or do it yourself? And that's a common question that I get asked because people are running their own business and they might think, hey, I'm already running my own Google Ads campaign, so why should I outsource when I can do it myself? So in this video, I want to give you my honest opinion as to what you should really be doing when you're running your Google Ads campaign. Before I do start, my name is Ajay Dhunna. I'm a Google Ads expert and I've been running Google Ads for the best part of 20 years now, so I know a thing or two about Google Ads. I've worked on my own projects, we've got our own digital marketing agency. I've also get called to work for agencies on a white label basis because a lot of agencies outsource their Google Ads to us or me, and then so I've got a wealth of experience in terms of what you should be doing when running your Google Ads campaign. So running a Google Ads campaign can be complex. It's no longer what it used to be 5 years ago or 10 years ago, because it used to be really simple. There just used to be keywords and that was it, right? And then since then it's gone on so much more because there's so many more businesses that are being set up, and the amount of websites that are being set up is phenomenal, especially after the pandemic period which we recently went through. So everybody's setting up websites. Now, as a result of that, costs have gone up. Cost per click has gone up, your cost per leads has gone up, your cost per acquisition has gone up. So why is all this? And the reason is because there's a lot of competition. Now, what Google's doing is that the engine itself has become very complex. It's now using artificial intelligence or machine learning, and it's got several layers. So it's not just keywords. Your Google Ads campaign can be based on so many other targeting methods apart from keywords, like your location, your audiences, demographics, age, household income, depending on what country you're in. You can create custom segments to identify which audience you wish to target, and you can layer these audiences with your keywords. What I'm really trying to get at is that it's not simple anymore. So when you're thinking about doing it yourself, what you're doing is that the only time you should be really managing your own Google Ads campaign is if that's what you do most of your time, right? 80% of your time is spent on Google Ads, and then 20% can be spent on doing anything else. But if you're running your own business, and the business that we work with, they're all busy. They're all busy either because they're a service-based business or they've got an e-commerce business. So what should you really be spending your time on? Should you be really spending your time on growing your business and looking at the strategies, your suppliers, how you can better improve your service, and so on, right? Cutting costs in your business or investing in certain parts of your business to help expand it? Or should you be learning a trade whereby it's not really what you do day in, day out, right? But you're just trying to dabble here, read that course over there, subscribe to that mentorship over there, and look at the online course and look at whatever, right? But you're only getting bits and drabs. So as a result of that, what happens is a lot of businesses start saying, hey, our costs have gone up, or our cost per lead has gone up, or our cost per acquisition has gone up. And the reason is because things are always changing with Google and with Google Ads. They're implementing so many new features and so many different campaign types, different bidding strategies, different types of ads, different types of retargeting. So unless you're living Google Ads, I would say stay clear of managing Google Ads yourself, because you're going to have to invest a lot of time in understanding what all these new developments are that Google is doing. And if you're not keeping up to date with them, then the chances are your business is ultimately going to start suffering. Now, sometimes it's a case of false economy. You think you're saving out on money by doing Google Ads yourself because you're not having to pay a freelancer or a marketing agency, right? But in actual fact, that's false economy. And the reason it's false economy is because by outsourcing it, you're saving out on money because you're using someone's expertise and someone who's doing it on every single day, and they're managing so many different accounts. And then as a result of that, they know what works and what does not work because they're looking at they've got a global view of what works and what doesn't work, and they can apply that knowledge to your account. However, what I would say is that it's imperative you invest in learning Google Ads so that you can talk the language, the same language as your freelancer or your web marketing agency or whoever it is. Because if you can understand what Google Ads is, then you can talk, then you can have a reasonable conversation with whoever you're giving whoever you're outsourcing your Google Ads to. You can ask them about cost per clicks. You can ask them about conversion rate optimization. You can ask them about, hey, have you tested these types of different ads? You can ask them, what type of bidding strategies are we using? So you can ask these sorts of questions. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to become an expert, but what it does mean is that you can ask qualified questions to whoever you're outsourcing your Google Ads to. So in a nutshell, if you've got a business, focus on what you do. Focus on your business. Focus on growing your business. And stop trying to, with the greatest of respect, stop trying to penny pinch, trying to save a few quid here, a few quid there, a few quid there, right? Thinking that I can do it all myself because I've read the Dummy's Guide to Google Ads or whatever, because it does not work. Because ultimately, we've seen so many customers come back to us saying, hey, I tried Google Ads, I've been doing it for 2 years or 3 years or whatever, it doesn't work, right? Or we can't get it to work. What can you do for us, right? And then what we do is that we take over the account, and 9 times out of 10 we have to do some major re-optimization because the account has not been managed well, and there's so many gaps in the account which people don't know about because, hey, either they've read these books, or guess what? They've had a phone call from good old Google telling them that they need to switch on their auto apply or look at their recommendations and apply every single recommendation that under the sun so that they can make more money, which is in their interest, and they don't really give two damns about yourselves. So guys, I hope that helps. So when it comes to outsourcing or DIY, I would 100% say outsource your Google Ads to a specialist just like us, and focus your time on what you're good at, your business. If you do want help with Google Ads, please, there'll be a link somewhere below this video. Get in touch with us and let's talk. If you want a free audit, right, we can conduct an absolute free audit whereby we can go inside your Google Ads account and then we can tell you what's right, what's wrong, but we can also give you a map, a 3-month map to say, if we were to take over your Google Ads campaign, what types of things would we do within your Google Ads, and how we would help to improve your conversion rates, drop your cost per clicks, increase your return on investment or your return on ad spend, or your cost per lead, cost per acquisition, and the list just goes on. I hope you found that video useful. And what I would also recommend is, if you want to understand what Google Ads is, you can get this book shipped to your door for absolutely free. The only thing you've got to cover is the cost of the postage and packaging. We've taken the cost of getting the book produced. I have personally authored this book. It's a #1 best-selling book. So there'll be a link somewhere down this video. It's called How to Win Customers with Google Ads, and it's going to explain everything that you need to know about the basics of what a Google Ads campaign is, how a successful Google Ads campaign should be set up, and how to fast track your success to a Google Ads campaign so you're focusing more on getting more leads in, more sales into your business, rather than worrying about the nuts and bolts of how Google Ads works. Guys, if you found that video useful, hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor and do subscribe to this channel, because you know what? Probably about 70% of people who watch this video are watchers, but they don't subscribe to it. Now, if you're watching this video, why not share the message, share the love, right? Do me a favor, because by sharing it and commenting on the video, especially commenting and subscribing to it, you're telling the YouTube algorithm that, hey, this was a good video, I want to send it out to more people. So this video reaches more people, so you're doing me a favor, and as a result of that, I can carry on producing these types of contents for you. Same time, guys, if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comment below. I would absolutely love to hear from you about what you're doing. Are you outsourcing your Google Ads, or are you doing it yourself? Tell me in the comments below. Tell me what your experience is, and I do personally reply to every single comment that is in the videos. Take care, guys, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye for now.